Greetings, humans, and welcome to another episode of Fanboys Inc. IncCast, issue number 23. Hope you guys been collecting the first 22 issues. They are hot commodities. Move over Walking Dead number 1. We're Fanboys Inc. number 1. I'm Joe Nubb, and sitting across from me is DW.
What's up, gang? What's going on? Not to cut you off from the intro, we're going to get right into this. We got the creators from Unit 5 coming in.
Oh, cool.
Calling in. So let's give them a call, and let's get this going.
Sweet. Punch it.
Unit 5.
Let's see if they'll pick up. We're calling them unsolicited.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Skip and Alex?
Yeah.
Nice. We will try Will in a little bit. Skype is definitely not cooperating with us
Skype's
today.
got a cold today.
Maybe it's the UK thing. Who knows?
Bummer.
But we'll try to get him on in a little bit. For our listeners, we have Skip and Alex, creators of Unit 5 comic. You can find them on Facebook.com/Unit 5 comic. Some of you may have heard them on I Sell Comics with Mike and Ming. And you guys were just on last week, correct?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, we've been tour.
Nice. Yeah, we've been following you. Fanboys Inc. has been following you pretty much from day one. You guys are just busy. I mean, you guys are all over the place. I see you traveling all over the place. Why don't you guys give our listeners a little bit more of a background, how you guys created Unit 5 and some of the basic processes that you guys went through?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, initially, I'll let Alex give a little quick on the book, and then I'll kind of give you an idea where we, kind of the timeline.
So the whole concept kind of came from, we do marketing for a living, but I've always been quite a big comic book fan, and Skip as a child was a comic book fan as well. But he kind of started seeing the numbers when he dropped me off at a Comic-Con in Dallas.
That's right.
And that kind of opened up his eyes. So skipping forward, we basically came up with the idea to launch a comic at the New York Comic-Con. It's based around 5 characters. We took a gamble, not saying this in a bad way, but each character has a relation to 9/11 where they either lost a family member or injured the attacks themselves. When Skip came up with that idea, that kind of really sparked it for me because a lot of good heroes out there are born out of tragedy. You know, Batman lost his parents. You know, Superman, Krypton lost his parents there. And not that they're bad characters. I love every single comic book character, out there, but no one can relate to them as much as...
No, you don't. You said you hated Aquaman for the longest time.
Aquaman does...
It's ridiculous.
Who the hell likes Aquaman?
Hey, I like Aquaman. Hold on now.
I like Aquaman. It's my son's favorite comic, and Alex has been...
It's getting worse.
I love sushi.
Anyway,
so regardless of the sea homo, we came up, when Skip came up with that idea, I really like that because everybody remembers where they were when the towers fell and what they went through, and it's that instant hook where you can start to relate to them. So these characters, after that tragedy, have kind of formed together an anti-terrorist unit known as Unit 5. Each of them has their own separate ability. They're not superpowers, they're just kind of enhanced skills, along with vehicles with gadgets, and also gadgets in their suits as well. So we've been told it's a lot like Batman meets Ninja Turtles meets James Bond.
I catch a vibe of the old 80s cartoon Mask, if you guys remember that.
I remember Mask vaguely,
Yeah.
I do.
Well, I thumbed through the first issue, and it was, all 5 characters. They each have their day job, and then they get the call, all right, Unit 5, let's get together and save the world. And definitely caught that vibe, and I loved it.
Oh, cool. Well, a lot of it's funny because I didn't realize it as I was writing. Kind of, obviously went to school and, took a bunch of courses, but I did take some creative writing courses. And kind of, I've done a lot of things in my career, but I'm doing marketing, and that's kind of our real background, as Alex said. We run a marketing agency, and this comic book was kind of born out of our comic or our promotions for one of our clients.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't discover until I kind of went back and looked at what I'd written. My background really and my influence as a kid were, Speed Racer was huge.
Sure.
I mean, I used to cry when I couldn't see Speed Racer after school. And then, you throw in Star Blazers was another one. Everybody laughs at that.
Yep. Star
kind of the
Blazers.
anime deal. And then Spider-Man for the villains. So a lot of this book, kind of my childhood comes out through the book. And that's been a lot of fun for me. It's certainly been a huge, huge creative release, because we do marketing and we do some fun stuff, but certainly not as fun and creative as this is. I mean, you can ask, my family members, Dad creative? They're like, No, not really. So,
Now, you guys, I also know you own a company called Link Marketing.
yes.
And I've been following you. We have similar of a background. I myself own my little boutique marketing graphic design company myself, so I kind of understand what you guys are going through. The marketing background or logo or brand development. And nothing against my clients is not as boring compared to being creative on a comic book or just the drawing and that type of scheme. So I understand where you guys are on a personal level. Yeah. So I understand that whole scheme of things. Now, how did the book come about? You had basically had said that, or you just said that it was for a client or a possible client. Would that been Scion?
Greetings, humans, and welcome to another episode of Fanboys Inc. IncCast, issue number 23. Hit the 23 mark.
Yoo-hoo, yeah.
Is that a milestone? Well, let's wait till 25.
Yeah. You sure?
But I hope you guys have been collecting the first 22 issues.
Yeah, because it's technically like our 6-month anniversary.
I think so.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We had issue 0, issue 14.1. So yeah, we've been on 6 months now, 6 months strong, thanks to you guys.
Pretty cool. We got a big day today. We got a lot of comic news, toy news, movie news.
And by the way, once again, you forgot to introduce me.
Son of a bitch.
I'm DW, and you're Joe Nub. And we'll just keep it like this. No, Joe,
Motherfucker.
That's all right. You'll get it. You'll get pro like me.
Butt fucking son of a bitch.
Now you really want me to start it over.